One of the most challenging things I hear from everyone that I coach and consult and work with around AI is just the sheer volume of information and the eventual kind of overload of like, hey, how the heck do I make these decisions? How do I choose the right technology? How do I choose the right platform? How do I know what to roll out to my team and how? And in this video, I'm going to walk through really the 3 AI tools that every business person, every company needs. None of them are ChatGPT, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. And hey, if we haven't met before, I'm Craig Hewitt. Welcome back to the channel. Here, talk all about how we can use AI to build better products, better businesses, better lives for ourselves, because I believe AI is the biggest kind of force for good in the world, even though it is changing almost everything we know about business and kind of life as we know it. And today, I'm going to talk about just the 3 products that I use really all day, every day to run a 7-figure business that is mostly AI forward. And the first one, probably not surprisingly, is Claude Code. If you've watched the channel before, you know I'm a big fan of Claude Code, but I don't use it the way you might think. If you're on Twitter or LinkedIn, you see all these people creating software and applications and agents with Claude Code. And that's absolutely something that I do, but I use Claude Code a little differently as well. Okay, so I'm in Visual Studio, which is an IDE, an integrated development environment. And this is Outlier. This is our newest software product. So you can check it out, outlier.so, a tool to help you come up with better ideas and execute them to grow your YouTube channel, because I believe YouTube is the best marketing channel that pretty much all of us have these days. So Outlier helps you grow your YouTube channel almost on autopilot. It takes all the hard work and the guess out of things for you. So check it out, outlier.so. Link will be in the description below. This is my project for Outlier, and I built the whole thing by myself. I'll go to the website here. Okay, so outlier.so, our headline is Steal Like a Creator, and we really do 3 things here. We help you discover what is winning on YouTube already, come up with ideas from those winning patterns and develop them for your channel. Do titles and thumbnails all with AI, all for you. You don't have to be a designer or a copywriter or anything. And then we have a project management kind of tool in here, like a Trello or a Notion area that lets you track what you're doing and stay on top of things so that you can create better content more easily and then get on with running your business. So the thing is, I built Outlier from scratch entirely by myself in about a month, nights and weekends. I have a 7-figure SaaS business in Castos that I run day to day, and that takes up a lot of my time. I also coach some founders and do some AI work like this YouTube channel. And Outlier has been a nights and weekends passion for me. But for me to be able to build Outlier into a really good kind of enterprise level application, nights and weekends, probably about 20 hours a week in a month, is incredible. And I did all of it with Claude Code. I didn't write a single line of code. I don't know how to code. It's a TypeScript app. I don't know TypeScript. And that's just the power of Claude Code. But really, that's not how I use it most of the time. So this is VS Code, and this is where if I want to come and do a thing, I don't even know what any of this is, right? Middleware, I think this is like a logic thing. But this is like how I would develop software, right? It would come in here and type Claude, or just Claude. So used to doing slash commands. So it's going to fire up Claude, and I can ask it to do a thing, or I can do branches, and I have all these like slash commands here, right? All that's fine. But the place I use Claude Code more so is as a thought partner. And so I use it in the terminal a lot. And this is a terminal application called Ghosty. It's free. You download it. It replaces the default terminal in your computer. I'm on Mac. I don't know if they have a Windows version or not. But I might come into it and ask a question like this. I did this morning. I'm realizing I may have thought about Outlier the wrong way. Think conventional SaaS like we've built, unfortunately, is kind of dead, and AI agents and AI first applications are the future. Hey, help me think through this is kind of what I said. And it's like, hey, cool. It helps me think through this. It helps me create like brainstorming. And then it's going to help me create a strategy going forward that is not just like a product recommendation here, but it's going to be a marketing recommendation. And so I might come in down here and say, and I'm going to use Superwhisper on my computer. I guess that's 4 tools. Superwhisper just lets you talk to the computer and it dictates right into it. Okay, this is great. I want to take a bit of a detour here and think about positioning. How would you change positioning from what's on the homepage now to what would be on the homepage and kind of what the copy would look like if we were to think of Outlier as an AI and an AI agent first platform. Cool. So Claude Code, the most incredible, powerful tool out there, is not only for software development. It's incredible for software development. I'll have a whole video about how I'm using it and how I did use it over the past month to build Outlier. But you can see what it's doing here. It has all of the context. And that's what makes it so powerful. It has all of the context of this whole application, really of this whole business, right? For a lot of people, this is one of the products that we have at Castos. But it has so much knowledge here. And that's really what holds AI back a lot of times. It just thinks in generalities because you haven't given it the context. It's smart enough to say like, hey, I want to see the current homepage. I want to see what's going on right now. So I can take what you're talking about here, marry it with this other thing that we already know to give kind of the new outcome. Okay, so it's done this. I have one that's like my second brain. I have one that's my co-founder at Castos. I have one for Outlier that I just talked to here, right? So think about Claude Code, not just for product, but for marketing, for sales, as a thought partner, as a coach, all that kind of stuff, right? Really try to bend your concept of what Claude Code is to every area of the business. Cool. Okay. So I mentioned Superwhisper. Superwhisper, really quickly, I just hit Option space on my computer. It pops up Superwhisper, and you can see it here. And it's just taking what I say, and then when I hit Option space again, it just pastes it wherever I have my cursor. So stop typing and use Superwhisper on your computer. It's incredible. Okay, cool. So the next one is Manus. So if you've seen much of the channel here, you know I'm a big Manus fan. Manus did something really incredible the other day, which is they partner with SimilarWeb to give competitive analysis and website traffic information to all Manus users. So if you're on Manus, you get access to SimilarWeb, which is a treasure trove of competitive information about what people in your space are doing. Okay, so the thing about Manus and how it differs from Claude Code from my perspective. Claude Code, once I have something already going, I create a Claude Code project. I have 15 of them probably on my computer, and I just go to town. And that's the place I go to do that thing all the time going forward because it has just unlimited context. Manus has two things that change that a little bit in how I use it. One is it has a concept of projects. So you can come in here and create a new project. And if you've used GPTs or projects inside Claude, it's very similar. You have a project. And so I might have a project for Outlier. And then I would give it a bunch of instructions here about what that is. I would use Claude Code to create that for me because it has all of the context. But if I want to do like a one-off kind of thing in here, so like, hey, create me a 10 email drip series for people who sign up for early access but don't start a trial or open an account with Outlier. You could just ask that. I'm not going to ask that right now because it's just wasting tokens because it doesn't have any concept of what Outlier is. So I would need to seed it in here with files and instructions about what Outlier is to get a really good response from this. But the thing about Manus that's different from almost every other regular old ChatGPT or Perplexity or Gemini is it's an agent. It has access to, what did we say? Tools, memory, and models, right? Tools, memory, and models, right? So it uses Claude under the hood, Claude probably Opus, probably a mix of Sonnet, Opus, and Haiku. Tools, it has access to a lot of different tools, right? We see here. You can click this and it has access to all of these tools potentially, just whatever you want to give it access to. And then memory, right? It has a ton of memory. It can recall stuff from all these different conversations that I've had. So more so when I want to get something started from scratch, or if it's a one-off thing, I'll come into Manus because it operates a lot like Claude and Claude projects. If I'm using Claude Code for ongoing things where like I have this context in there and I want to do this thing, I want to build this application, I want to have my second brain or my Castos co-founder thing that I know I'm going to keep coming back to over and over, I'll build a Claude Code project for it because I'm going to keep coming back and keep doing this thing over and over and over. And I just find Claude Code a little better at retrieving and managing long-term context and knowledge than Manus. Cool. Okay. And the last one is Google AI Studio. This is a bit of a cheat because Google AI Studio has multiple things in it, but it is better than just going to gemini.google.com because you can build and interact with things at the API level here, right? So like you can build apps, you can chat with models, you can explore Nano Banana, you can try all the models, you can do the video stuff. So if you're like, hey, Gemini is kind of cool, but it's kind of a toy, right? It's just like ChatGPT. I don't disagree. Nano Banana Pro and the Gemini 3 model is incredible. That's what we're using under the hood at Outlier to create the thumbnails. It's incredible, right? Super, super powerful. But if you want to take image generation to the next level, you're going to come in at Google AI Studio and use it here because you have so much more ability to provide context here. So look at this. We'll come in here and do this. You can have this prompt here, but then you also can do things like aspect ratio. What do you want the aspect ratio to be? What kind of resolution do you want? Do you want to use Google search to find images and logos and things like that? Doing this in Nano Banana by itself and just gemini.google.com would be hard. So Google AI Studio is kind of the pro version, kind of the agentic version of Gemini. Super powerful, and a lot of stuff in here is free. All these have free options. You can't use Claude Code on the free plan, but it's the $20 a month plan. So these are the 4 tools that I'm using, and really the only 4 tools that I'm using. I have ChatGPT just because I feel like I should have it. I don't ever use it. I don't use regular Gemini very often. I don't use regular Claude very often, unless I'm on the go and I just want to ask it something. I use Claude Code. I use Manus. I use Superwhisper all the time. And I use Google AI Studio and Google Gemini APIs, mostly for the products that we're building at Outlier. So I hope this is helpful. I just wanted to give kind of like a state of AI for myself as I'm running a 7-figure business and building hopefully another 7-figure business in Outlier, because I think the overwhelm of tool selection and options and all this is really daunting for a lot of us. And I hope to kind of distill that down, and you can say, cool, Craig said just use Claude Code, Manus, and Google AI Studio with Superwhisper. So 4 things. It's absolutely the 80-20 of AI knowledge and product adoption that you need going forward to win in 2026 and beyond. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, drop a comment in below. Let me know what you think. If you have kind of that winning tool that you think deserves to be in a short list like this, also drop it down below. We'd love to hear from you.